Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Makeup Monday. Today's look is all fall, all autumn, pumpkin spice, caramel, yumminess look. I literally was inspired by a pumpkin spice latte, which I have not had yet, you guys. I am always so indecisive on what to get, so if you guys can help me out and leave me some comments or some suggestions in the comment section down below. Let me know what's your favorite pumpkin spice latte flavor, drink, coffee, whatever it is, either Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, wherever it's from. But anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, hi. Hola, my name is Karina, also known as Ohmglashes, and welcome to Makeup Monday. I sit here every Monday and just play with makeup. We have fun. Sometimes I do a full face beat, which is what we are doing today. Sometimes we just focus on the eyes. So if you guys love anything makeup, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up because we have tons and tons of fun here playing with makeup. So today's video is going to be not only a pumpkin spice fall autumn makeup inspired look, but I'm also going to be trying out the new collection from Kaleidos Makeup. I'm going to show you guys the packaging from PR because it is so cute. I just got it the other day. This is what it looks like. This is so stunning. I know my daughter's gonna love this, so I'm gonna actually just let her keep it. But they did send over all their new contour palettes as well as 2 of their new eyeshadow palettes, which we used one of them today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys are sitting back, be relaxed, grab your cafecitos, and let's go ahead and start with Makeup Monday's makeup look. All right, so I'm actually not going to start with complexion at first. I am starting off with the eyes. But before I do that, I am going to moisturize the skin using my absolute favorite lotion or cream. This is the Moonshine by Juno & Co. If you guys haven't tried this, like, where have you been? Because this stuff is amazing. It really does provide a really nice canvas for you to lay down your makeup. It's not thick, it's not heavy, it's not greasy. It's just the perfect balance of everything, you know. I'm also going to apply a little bit of lip balm because my lips are feeling a little bit dry. So I'm going to use this one by e.l.f. This is their Ride or Die lip balm, and this is in the shade Peach, I believe, or just Peachy. I love this one. The only thing that I'm not a fan of is their squeezy tube. It's like a little bit hard to squeeze out, but other than that, the formula on these, you guys, are amazing. Yeah, my lips are definitely super chapped. I don't know why. I drink so much water. Since we are starting with the eyes first, I'm actually going to take this P. Louise base primer. I haven't used this bowl in a hot minute, so we're going to squeeze a little bit out, and I'm going to use my finger. I'm totally taking advantage that I don't have nails right now, and I'm using my fingers to just apply that all over the lids. I'm so happy that I received the new Kaleidos collection. If you guys don't know who this brand is, like, I highly recommend for you guys to check them out. They're very creative, very unique, very innovative when it comes to their products, and the quality of their eyeshadows, you guys, are amazing. So it came with a little like bow hair tie. I don't know what this is. And then it came with 2 of their new eyeshadow palettes, which obviously we're going to be using today. I'm going to show you guys the first one, which I gagged when I saw it. This one is called, I'm going to be using this one for today's look, but they also have this one. Oh, this one's called the Lunar Lavender, and that one's called Sashimi City. So this one is Lunar Lavender, and this one is stunning, you guys, as well. Of course, we're going to be using this one on another tutorial, but we're going to save that for a later date. So they also sent over their Charisma Contour Palette. This one is warm and medium. We have cool and light, and then we have warm and deep. So we are going to be doing a full face, and we're just going to be adding some fun new products, mainly tasting the Kaleidos makeup out. And they also sent a lip gloss. Lip glosses like these are really not my thing, so I think we're just going to save that for another occasion. I'm thinking of working from like left to right. So I'm first going to take this deep chocolate brown. It does have a little bit of red undertones, which is definitely my type of brown. And I'm going to place that right in here. Oh my gosh, you guys, these eyeshadows are so buttery, best way possible, because some are too buttery where they just literally disappear into the eyes once you start blending, but not these. I'm also going to be creating a more round circular shape. You can totally wing it out, stretch it out, whatever you guys want, but I'm just going to keep it nice and curved. Once I have that, I'm going to move on to a smaller, more detailed brush. This one is by ColourPop, and the style of the brush is E21. Now all I'm going to do is diffuse the edges, just so we can go on with our next shade. I'm telling you, you guys, these eyeshadows are so bomb. I know when I did my declutter video, I got rid of the other palettes that I had, and just yesterday I was trying to do a colorful makeup, and I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to keep them. So I ended up keeping my Kaleidos palettes. I don't know, at that moment I just wanted to declutter a bunch of eyeshadow palettes, but those were the only ones that I really did go back and, you know, change my mind on. We're going to move on to our second shade and go directly with this peachy shade. It's really pretty. I seriously cannot emphasize how creamy and buttery the texture of these eyeshadow palettes are. Like crazy. You would think you would lose so much pigment because they are so creamy, but like not at all. They're just, oh my gosh, it's a formula that I cannot explain. If you guys have tried Kaleidos, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, because this is such an underrated brand. I feel like they're slowly coming up, but I don't see a lot of people talking about them, and it makes me sad. I do want to add a smidge more of a deeper color. So instead of digging into another palette, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use their contour palette. So this one is in the shade Warm Deep. And as you can see, it comes with a little card and it says fill, shade, and chisel. So it makes it very easy for you to know where to apply the products. I'm going to go in with the deepest shade, which is chisel. It's a super gorgeous, rich, creamy, deep chocolate, and I'm just going to keep it super low. Like I said, I don't want to bring it up too high. I'm actually going to keep the lids pretty simple because I do want to add a pop of glitter in there. So I'm going to take a matte or a flat shader brush, something like this, something flat, and I'm going to take a matte vanilla shade, and again the palette doesn't have any, so I'm going to dig into one of the contour palettes. This is the Warm and Medium, and I'm going to take this vanilla shade, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. This shade right here reminds me of like the foam that they add to the pumpkin spice lattes. If you guys already have had a pumpkin spice latte, can I even talk? Definitely let me know what's your favorite and where from. Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, wherever it is. I actually haven't had a pumpkin spice latte yet because I've been so stuck on my coffee that I drink from Walmart. Oh my gosh, from Starbucks all the time. I posted it on my Instagram, but let me know what is your favorite and where do you like to get it from, because I definitely need to get into the spice latte train. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my gel eyeliner by Inglot, and I'm also taking the same brush by Inglot, the 31T. Usually when you buy this, like you kind of have to buy this one, and all I'm going to do is create a eyeliner but I'm not going to wing it out. I'm just going to stop at the very edge. So what I like to do to make it easier is I just like to tug on the lid a little bit. Before the black gets a chance to dry out, I'm going to take a very small, it's a smudger brush. This one is by Stilazzi. And I'm just going to start diffusing the edges of the black. I go back with my brush and reapply the same colors on the lid, just right here, merging them with the black. So I'm first going to go into the deepest shade, that chocolate brown that I got from the Shizzle palette. And I'm also going to bring it into the wing so everything can flow together. For the last step, for the eyes, I'm going to take the Sparkle and Shine Glitter Primer by City Color Cosmetics. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it right here, and I'm just dabbing it a little bit because I don't want like too much sparkle, but I definitely want to add a little oomph. And from the palette, I'm going to take the golden shade because this one's more rose, and I'm just going to I am applying a little bit of this Italia lip liner in the shade Hot Cocoa. This one actually could be a dupe for Max Costa Riche. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's brown, but it has a little bit of like a wine undertone. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to go back with my brush and I am diffusing that brown underneath the waterline. Then whatever's left, because I do have some of the brown eyeshadow, brown eyeshadow from the contour palette. And that's what I'm going to use to diffuse. I'm not going to add any other color. I'm just going to keep it a little bit simple, I guess, on the lower lash line. Now let's move on to the face, but before we do that, I'm quickly going to apply some mascara to the top and bottom lashes. I've been really gravitating towards this Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I mean, it really doesn't do much for my top lashes because they are non-existent, but for my lower lashes, I really like how it separates them, it elongates them, and they make them look a little bit longer. I'm loving the eye so far, you guys. So I am going to leave lashes for last. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I haven't used this in such a long time, but I really want my makeup to stick. If you guys want something that is like glue, literally, this is like glue for your foundation. This is going to ensure that your makeup does not move and it just stays in place the entire day. If you guys love the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, that is one of my absolute favorite like high-end primers. You're gonna love this one by e.l.f. It's super affordable. It came out a few months ago with their whole Jelly Pop collection. But anyway, so that is for my primer. But I'm also going to take the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, which is this one right here. And I'm only going to take a little bit and apply it in the areas where I have larger pores and as well as on my nose, just to keep the skin looking a little bit more matte. I'm going to push it in with my fingers and then I kind of like rub it in, because sometimes this primer doesn't work well with other primers and it tends to ball up. But I have noticed that both of these primers actually work so nicely together, you guys. And this is, again, going to make your skin look flawless, matte. It's just going to stay on all day. Let's move on to the foundation. I'm going to take one of my current favorite foundations. I don't know if I've been using this much on camera, but trust me, when I'm not filming, this is the foundation that I tend to reach for a lot. The Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is in the shade Warm Beige. I'm going to take a brush and just rub it into the skin first. I'm not being precise with it. I'm just really just painting it onto the skin, literally. Now I'm going to go in with a Sony Kashuk sponge. I haven't made up my mind if I like this sponge. I feel like it's a little too stiff for my personal likings, but I would love to know if you guys have tried it and what your thoughts are on it. I love how big it is and I love the design, but I don't know, it's not spongy enough for me. But I don't know, maybe some people like that, some people don't. It's okay. I just wanted to play with it because, like I said, I haven't touched it in a hot minute. For concealer, I'm also going to take one that I don't ever use. This one is by Fenty Beauty in the shade 235. I feel like this one just cakes up on me a little too much, so I'm going to try and not apply as much to see if maybe that's a problem because I am heavy-handed with concealer. I'm going to blend. I love how thick and full coverage this is, so I do like that. I'm going to take a powder that I've been using since I received it. The new Laura Mercier honey powder is so bomb, you guys. I love not only the formula, but the shade on this. It's like a perfect sandwich in between, like, I don't know, like a yellow and a honey color. Duh, that's the only way that I can explain it. For bronzers, I'm kind of scared to use these by Kaleidos because they all seem a little deep, but I think I'm going to try this one warm and medium. I'm going to take the shade Shizzle, which is the warmest tone. You guys know that I don't like to contour with anything too cool tone. So let's see how warm this one is. The other colors are a little too much for me. I think I might be able to make this one work, which is in the warm and deep palette. I'm going to grab a little bit of that and mix it with the other one. Okay, I do like that color. Those two colors mixed together definitely work for my skin tone. And I like the undertone. It's a little bit warm. The other ones are a little too cool tone for me. But if you guys like that, then you guys are going to love these. I'm going to stick with the theme here, you guys. So I'm going to take this Kaleidos blush and I'm going to apply this as well. All their formula is like equally the same across the board. It's just all so creamy, so buttery, you guys. I really hope you guys give this brand a try because they honestly deserve so much more recognition. I love this. I love this color. I know I applied a little too much, but I think it's going to look good with this eye look. Highlight, again, we are sticking with Kaleidos. This one is absolutely my favorite from their entire collection. I don't know where my highlighter brushes went, but we're just going to make it work with this brush. I'm going to take this one from their Space Age collection, and this is Ray Rider. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I want my highlighter to pop, so I'm going to set my skin. I'm going to take the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh up to 8-hour hydration setting spray. I had to fix my hair a little bit because it is that time to wash it, so I know it's a little crazy, just ignore it. Let's move on to the lips so we can finally finish off this look, you guys. I am so obsessed with the way that this came out. So I actually have a few lip options and all of them are screaming fall to me. I have two here from Maybelline. This one is from their Coffee collection, which is a really pretty, oh, I feel like this one's going to be super pretty. It's such a pumpkin-y color. And then this one is a little more terracotta. And this one as well goes really pretty. And this one is from Beauty Bakery. This one as well is more of a burnt orange. That is so pretty. The other ones that I have here are actually more nude. Like I have these two Dose of Colors Liquid lipsticks. But I think I'm going to stick with one of these three, and I'm kind of leaning towards this one, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. But of course, I'm going to line the lips using this Makeup Forever Limitless Brown Lip Liner, and I'm going to blend that into the lips using a flat letter brush. I wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown on the new collection from Kaleidos, which is their Futurism collection. I am so in love with the palettes. I think these are definitely my favorite from the entire collection. I really did enjoy the contour palettes, but I just don't see myself gravitating towards these as much because I feel like I can only use 1 or 2 shades. But as you can see, you don't only have to use them for contouring, you can also use them for your eye looks, and it's the same because their formula is just through and through. So I definitely suggest that you guys check out Kaleidos because their stuff is a bomb. And yeah, I think that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video for Makeup Monday. If you guys recreate this look, don't forget to tag me on Instagram so I can show you some love and repost you on my stories. I love you all. Please stay safe out there. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.